We'll start with Boise State in South Florida. Currently, Boise 6-point favorites right now. Ton of juice on South Florida at BetOnline. Of course, as we always say, shop around for your best price. You could have far better numbers throughout or wait, do all the sort of things that the stock market of sports betting does allow. Total in this one is 62.5 points. We talked a fair amount about both these teams in the preseason episodes. If you want to maybe jump into the I guess the non-Power Five episode that we did, the second podcast of the season. First off, I guess Lante, initial thoughts on South Florida 6-point dogs right now. If you want to pay the juice for that number, I assume you do not, but probably if you're a South Florida backer here, you probably want to wait and get a better price.
Yeah, well, I mean, the money's been coming in on South Florida since earlier in the summer. I think they opened as high as like 8.5, and now they're down like under 7. I think that somebody else hit them this morning. They really got to 5.5, maybe a little bit of resistance at 5.5, and the Boise backers came in. I was of the opinion as like take the bigger number over a touchdown with South Florida, because I was a little bit down on Boise. But now that we're right around that 5.5, 6 mark, I'm kind of leaning towards Boise simply because I just think power ratings wise, I couldn't get close to 5.5. Just the thing that they're dealing with weather conditions as far as might be some rain. They're gonna have a blackout as far as the USF game, so it's gonna be a ton of fans. They're hosting one of the best Group of Five teams in the country. Went to the playoffs, so they're gonna be an amazing atmosphere. South Florida's getting their quarterback back, Byron Brown. Him being healthy is huge for them. But again, when I'm looking at it, I mean, you're looking at life after Jeanty for Boise State, and what does that look like? They do bring a ton of production back, 15 starters, 9 of those on offense. They bring back their quarterback as well, which I am kind of in a wait and see approach with the quarterback because a lot of his success came after play action and teams loading the box for Jeanty, and then him just play action pass, a little screen pass to Ashton Jeanty, and then maybe a couple of shots here and there. But they're gonna rely on him a lot. I mean, they bring in a running back from Fresno State who's been really good. I do love their offensive line, Boise State. That is, they're deep, talented. They got a new play caller, offensive coordinator. He was a co-OC last year, so it's not a lot of turnover there. Um, but I do have some kind of pause for calls with their defense. They got a first time play caller. Their defense was not particularly good defending explosive passes. They like to blitz a lot, which means the USF offense could hit some big plays if they're not careful, and that's what USF wants to do with Alex Galish, and that veer-and-shoot offense with Byron Brown. So I'm looking at some points here. I want to stay away from the total. I mean, I want to stay away from the side and look at the total. I do think that the weakness of both teams is their ability to make consistent stops. So on defense for South Florida, they bring back 6 starters, 13 of their top 20 back snap count wise, but they are really weak up front on the defensive line. And I talked about the offensive line for Boise. They really could lean on that running game with Malik Sherrod, maybe some play action boots with Matson as well. So I'm looking for some points here. I think both offenses will be able to score. The defenses leave a lot to be desired, although I probably would like Boise a little bit more. But when you're a boom or bust type of defense, then you're always going to be susceptible to giving up the big play. They didn't tackle well last year. They were like outside the top 125 in tackling. So I like the over in the game. It's not a big position that I have, but it's just something to get the juices flowing on a Thursday night. Root for some points, and we get a nice like 45-35 type of game.
Yeah, so a little rain looks like in the forecast, 88 degrees on Thursday. It's kind of weird to me. I was hesitant to call this a home game for USF. It does seem like it's in their home stadium, but I'm seeing a lot of verses rather than Boise at
Right. Yeah.
USF. So I can't really explain why that is reading that way. But anyway, it is being played at Raymond James Stadium, which is where they're playing all their home games, looks like this year. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain that part. But home underdogs are always something that I forever will look at. And
Yep.
I think to your point that if you think it's going to be a close game that sees some points in it, then maybe that does mean the home underdog hangs around. We'll
Yep.
move next to